What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video, and welcome to another Thrifty Thursday video. So Sam and I did some thrifting over the weekend like normal, and I have a few things to show you. The first thing I'm going to show you is actually in the kitchen. Let's get started. As you know, Sam and I spent the 4th of July weekend working on revamping our kitchen. One of the things that I've been looking for is something to hold my kitchen scrubbies so that they weren't like right on the shelf where they were before. And we were in Goodwill in Wichita, and I absolutely love it because it's mesh. It feels like it was made for this purpose. But I've got my Brilla scrubber and my spongy scrubber and a little toothbrush in there, and they had 2 of these. No, I'm not sad I didn't buy it. I didn't really like the concept for like my dish soap and my hand soap. I'm looking for something else for that. But I love this. And Sam goes, "Oh, that's going to fit in the kitchen window." And I went, "No, it's not." He is correct. I was wrong. I admit it. I was wrong. But that is one of the things. And I paid $2.99 for it at Goodwill. Unfortunately, it was not a color of the week. If it had been, and it was like $3. And if they had been on half off, I might have bought them both. But like I said, I'm not really sad that I didn't, because I'm looking for something different for my dish soap and my hand soap, and I just don't know what that is quite yet, and that's okay. Alright, so that's out of the kitchen. Let me show you the rest of what we bought. Okay, so I'm settled on the couch. I've got the purchases. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is something that we're starting for Christmas. I'll try to turn instead of taking this off. Okay, here we go. So over here, you guys are on my tripod. Up here, Sam and I are talking about doing a Christmas village during the holidays. And so this was kind of just something that we kind of talked about, and Sam vaguely mentioned while we were at the mall. And then again, we kind of talked about it when we were at the thrift store. And when we were at Goodwill, we came across this Dickens collectible porcelain lighted house. And we're not so sure if it's a house or if it's a church with the steeple on it. It is actually the one that's in the box. It was listed at Goodwill for $4.99. However, orange tags were 50% off today. And today is July the 11th. And so we actually only paid $2.50 for this. And so this is going to be the start of our thrifted Christmas village. So I'm going to thrift as many of these pieces as I can, or garage sale. So that's a piece that I found today. Let's see. Newton was doing their second Saturday sale, and we kind of went there at the end of the day. So who knows what kind of deals we would have found at the beginning of the day. However, I did find this Royal Caribbean official Allure of the Seas mug. Have not been on this ship, but when I'm due to update my Royal Caribbean training, and I thought, what better way to drink my coffee while doing that out of an official Royal Caribbean mug. And it was marked at 50 cents, but I actually only paid $0.25 for that. I mean, I know somebody paid high dollar for this on the boat. Okay, next, I'll do this one next. So as you know, we're kind of doing this summer or 2026 home reno project thing. And so one of the things that we are looking for is nice or fun pictures and wall hangings for the house. And we found this one. Yep, I got it at the Newton thrift shop. So it was half off. We paid $1.50 for it, and I really like it. Sam and I love going to the ocean, going on cruises, and think this was just the perfect wall piece. I'm trying to talk over it. And so like I said, we paid $1.50 for it, and we're thinking right now it's going to go above our TV. We have a photo frame, and hold on, I'll show you. I am being so lazy, y'all. It is this one right here. I'm being so lazy. I'm literally like moving my tripod around. That I have not refreshed those photos since 2020. Like, there are two pictures. There's one of me and one of Sam on the Showboat Branson belt from my birthday in 2017, I think. So, and I know some of the pictures are from 2020. So I think we bought it during COVID when we were trying to do something around the house. But we'll probably end up putting brand new pictures in it, and that it matches really nicely. We kind of looked at it against the wall, and so those two will end up probably going above our TV eventually. Okay, so the rest of this is actually all Sam stuff. Sam was looking for some new clothes. Now I'll do Newton first, and so all of these were half off. I'm gonna scoot y'all back a little bit so I can show you these. So this was brand new with tags. It was originally I don't know what it was originally, because whoever it was, I don't know if it was the thrift shop people or if it was like it was a given as a gift. But this is a Roundtree New York sweater, new with tags. Sam and I laughed at it and said it should be like it was Neil from the Santa Claus, but it actually looked really good on. It was one of those things where it actually looked better off the hanger than on the hanger. But it was tagged from the etc. shop at $8, and we only paid $4 for it. This was actually the most expensive thing we bought at the Newton thrift. So there's that. And then Sam found a pair, I think these are the Banana Republic ones. Yep, these are a Banana Republic dress pant. And I don't know if it's going to come across in the video or not. But they have this like very, very light kind of check in it. But they were marked at $3, and we only paid $1.50 for them. And then the last thing from the Newton thrift is another sweater, and it was marked at $5, and we paid $2.50 for it. It's an Eddie Bauer sweater, and it's kind of a, I don't know if it's not coming across the correct color in the video. It is kind of a oatmeal-y color. But Sam was like, at first he's like, oh, that would just be something I could wear to lounge around the house in. But when he put it over a dress shirt, which is what he typically does, he actually liked how it looked. So whether that becomes a work sweater or a lounge sweater is to be determined. Okay, so next is the clothes Sam got at Goodwill. Now this first one, I was sitting in the dressing room while Sam was trying it on. He got really excited at the when he was trying it on because, number one, this is a French cuff shirt. And if you don't know what a French cuff shirt is, it is a shirt that you would use cufflinks for. It's very typically you do not find just a random dress shirt at Goodwill that takes French cuffs. But this is a Charles Tyrwhitt of London branded shirt. And I Googled it, and typically these are only sold from their website online. Sometimes Macy's and Nordstrom sell them. We're guessing that it was bought and someone didn't like the color, or they did not like or understand French cuffs. When I tell you how excited Sam was over these cuffs, you don't understand. On the low end, this brand retails for like $65, $50, like sometimes on clearance. We paid $7 for it at Goodwill. I'm telling you, Sam is like the king of finding expensive clothes for absolutely dirt cheap. It's a little heavier than you would think, but it's really pretty, really nice, and he was very excited again that it was French cuffs. And if you're wondering, yes, Sam actually does have quite a collection of cufflinks because while he was on active duty, he would get out of uniform and put on a dress shirt and wear cufflinks. I worked at Dillard's while he was at boot camp, and I would watch the men's clearance because men's was right by children's where I worked. And whenever cufflinks went on clearance, I would pick up a pair because between clearance and my employee discount, I was paying like a couple bucks for cufflinks. So he has a collection. Again, Sam scored. He found a lighter sweater version, and this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. And there was 4 of them, and he picked this black one with the little bitty red embellishment. Sam doesn't mind logos as long as they are tiny, kind of like this one, or like some alligator he was talking about. I don't know. But he doesn't like huge brand logos. But he got this black one with the red logo, and it was $7. It was not on sale. Then he found this reddish shirt, and this is a Roberto Vigliani. And it is kind of to me, it has got a shimmer or a shine to it. Sam said he doesn't see it, and I know it's kind of shining in the video, but more than just right here. But Sam said it was a nice lightweight long sleeve shirt. And this one actually was an orange tag, so it was half off. As you can tell, Sam is starting to look for more long sleeve stuff to start prepping to have a little bit of a winter uniform and winter clothing going on. And the last thing he got was another one of the polo sweaters. This one has kind of a V-cut. It's a darker, kind of dark charcoal gray. Again, it's got the small Polo logo here, Polo Ralph Lauren, and again, it was $7. So he was pretty happy with those purchases. So that is what we got for Thrifting Thursday this weekend. I'm really happy with everything, and I am really excited to start thrifting for this little Christmas village. We already did take it out of the box and check. It will fit on the top shelf. If you saw like where my Disney photo frame was or where the Harry Potter book was, it will fit on that shelf because we did do a sizing test on that. So I'm going to go clip price tags off of clothes, go throw them in the camper because we do laundry tomorrow anyway. So wanted to get this video filmed so that can go in the laundry. So that's it for Thrifting Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Toodles!